busy lately, and by lately I mean my whole life, with work and everything. But anyway, so I'm doing this video because propaganda. So I try to stay away from propaganda, but if there's still one show that I watch, it's Law and Order SVU. Now, I know what propaganda is, and I recognize that Law and Order SVU is that. But it was one of those shows that I grew up on, and as much as I try to stay away from it, I always find myself coming back to it because it's just one of those things. I grew up with these characters. Just an explanation, not an excuse. Okay. But I've been watching some of the newer episodes. Now, I have not watched the new stuff, so I think they're on like season 24 or something. So I've watched season 22 and season 23 and a little bit of season 18 and all that. And if there's one thing that I really want in Law and Order SVU, and I'm speaking directly to fans of Law and Order SVU, I'm speaking directly to the creators of Law and Order SVU, I need y'all to stop. Please stop covering issues of race, homophobia, and transphobia, because it is clear that y'all don't do y'all's research. It is so clear when they're making an episode about, special victims, rape. I would have to figure out a way to block that out. Essay, in all its forms. They do a lot of research. It is clear, though, especially when they're talking about race, that they don't do a lot of research. And the reason why it's clear is because it's like they scratch the surface and they almost get there, but just not quite. And I'm going to keep this really short. I'm not going to do a 20 to 40 minute video. I'm going to try to cap this at 10, 15 minutes because I don't need 40 minutes to talk about this. I'm just recovering from like a cold, so if I sound a little, that is why. But I'm feeling much, much better than I did a couple of days ago, and I'm right on the edge of the cold. So I really need to stop. And here's the thing, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much you try to humanize, these black and brown characters, or how much you're trying to stay neutral. There is no way to stay neutral in this, I mean, half of the show was them trying to bitch and moan about how, people don't believe in the cops anymore. People don't trust us anymore. But they're still doing the same old stuff that upholds white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? So of course they don't trust you anymore. Of course, and honestly, they never did. Let's be honest. The only people who really trusted the cops were people of privilege. Most marginalized folks do not trust the cops. Never have, and they most likely never will. But it's so clear that when they cover these conversations, that their ultimate goal is not truly for you to side with the other side. They want you in the end, and it was clear. And I just watched season 22, episode 1, Gladiators and Guardians and Gladiators, and it is very clear that despite the fact that Jovan was clearly wrong, despite the fact that, Olivia needs to, do some inner work, and, all of them need to do some inner work around racial biases and stereotypes and all this stuff, that's clear. We're still in the end supposed to be Team Olivia, Team these characters, because that's what propaganda is. And if you're someone who's not aware of some of these issues, who's just taking the show face value, then you're going to be like, oh, I'm still totally on these people's side. When in reality, what they did was wrong. How they move is wrong. Point blank, period. It's wrong, and it is a product and created by white supremacy, Oh. So, it doesn't matter, don't cover these things unless you're bringing people, you're bringing consultants who actually are Black Lives Matter activists or who are Black writers even bring in the perspectives of black cops who are both black and blue, as they said in the show, and let's really get from their mouths, how it feels to ride that line of blackness and being in law enforcement, and based on the episodes, I just don't think that they're consulting people. I really think that they're just like going through the headlines, and then deciding, let me write about that. Let me write about this because it's a hot topic. Because that's what Law and Order SVU does. Like, yes, none of it is based off of, real stories. I mean, let's be honest, a lot of these are cut for cut, exaggerations of different celebrities, different stories, different serial killers. Like, we know this. But it just seems like they're just scrolling through, clicking like the first Time magazine article that they see, and writing these, stories trying to cover race and homophobia and transphobia in law enforcement. And it's just not done well. And that's why I'm appealing to you, Law and Order SVU. Stop creating these things. Stop creating it. If you're not ready to fully go at it from every angle and to really bring people who are really in it as consultants, then don't try to cover it, because what it seems like is you're trying to appeal to the masses without actually doing any inner work. See, if shows, and I guess I could commend them for at least trying. They're trying to talk about it, but I'm not going to commend them for talking about it just because they're talking about it. Do it well. Do it well. And I make this complaint about everything that has to do with politics, even a little bit. I just saw an episode that was about Me Too that was somewhat well done, not extremely well done, but I can tell, when I'm watching it, that they've done more research, or maybe even talking about they're talking to survivors and talking to people who are in the Me Too movement. I don't get that same feeling whenever I'm watching an episode about racism, transphobia, or homophobia. I never get that vibe, ever, because they're not. I really feel like they're not. So if you're not ready and fully prepared to jump into this, do all the research, really plan it, really 100%, give all sides, then don't do it. Because, in the end, Olivia realizes, oh my God, I have biases. I didn't realize this. I have biases. She realizes that. But it's still, instead of it being I would have loved for Finn to just tell it like it is. And say yeah, Olivia, you're my friend. We've been working together for 20 years. And maybe you're not explicitly racist. But implicitly, for real, what he told the surgeon, he should have told her that. He should have told her that. He should have said, Olivia, you're my friend. We've worked together for as long as we have, but you are biased. And, and I love that black woman, who's the IAB woman, I love that she told her that. But it was not up to her to tell her. It was up to Finn, her friend, to tell her, and her colleague of 20 years, to tell her what it was. To tell her this is wrong. To tell her you need to pump the brakes. To tell her you need to examine yourself. You know what I'm saying? How y'all friends and how y'all all this and all this, but you can't even look your friend in the face and say, hey, you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? You're wrong. That would have made it more realistic. But to leave it up to the black female IAB agent, black women are going to save the world. I've always said this, but I'm sick of that. Why was it up to her? It should have been up to them to have that conversation with Olivia. And they also need to, I wish they would have also gone a little bit into this, at the end it was are you racist, Mom? And she's like, no, I'm not racist. No, of course not. You're not explicitly racist, Olivia. Of course not. We know that. We know you're not explicitly racist. What you should have said is, I'm not explicitly racist in that I don't look down on anybody, but I have biases that are stemmed and are a product of white supremacy, and I have biases that are ingrained in me since I was a child that make me more wary of black people, that make me more this of black people, and I work every day to fight against it. That's what you should have said. Not a, no, I'm not racist. That's not good enough, okay? And that's how I can tell it was white liberals who wrote this. It was white liberals who wrote this nonsense because they never want to go past that. It's just, I'm not racist. Olivia, racism is not just this or this. There are different levels of this. There's systemic racism. There's day-to-day, there's parasocial racism. There's racism within families. There's racism within cultures. It's not just one or the other, And that's why I also really like that the black woman said, even I have to deal with my own biases. Yes, every day as human beings, we have to fight against our own biases. Same, me. I have to fight against stereotypes about other cultures. I have to fight against stereotypes about this and this and this and that. And I work every day to fight against those because I never want to uphold any racist ideologies. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. And you have to do the work. And I'm not perfect. But it was very much written from a white lens. And I hate that. Don't cover these things if you're going to cover it from that lens. I don't know. It's just I'm just always so underwhelmed with these episodes. Don't do it if you're not ready to do all of it. You know what I mean? Don't do it. Just don't cover it. Just pretend like it doesn't exist. Pretend like it doesn't exist unless you're going to do it the right way. Okay? So that's my rant. Writers of SVU, you'll never see this. Y'all don't care. But I just have to get this out because it's so frustrating as somebody who's a watcher and as somebody who is a black person and as somebody who is an activist, And it's really frustrating. I think that after all these years, after 20-something years, they're still not good at tackling race on this show. And I just don't understand how 20-something years can go by, a same show, same formula. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Y'all need to get some black people in y'all's writers' room. Y'all need to get some consultants in y'all's writers' room. Y'all need to get people who are not white liberals in your writers' room so that y'all can write it from a perspective that's not just one way. And with that, I am done. That is my rant. Stop. Just stop, SVU. Stop it. Alrighty, like I said, I have content coming. I'm going to try to shoot some makeup stuff. I'm going to do another collection video. I did my last collection videos, array of collection videos, I want to say 2-3 years ago. So it's about time to do a collection video. And I'm going to do it still based on things. So I'll do lipstick, I'll do eyeshadow, I'll do foundations, I'll do this and I'll do that, and I'll do this and I'll do that. Edit them and then gradually upload them as I have time to do. So that was me, your boy 10. Back at it with another video. Like I said, more content is coming. My music video is coming about a year. Oh God, I just have so many ideas, and there's so many ways I could take the music video that I don't know how to start. I've got more music coming. I'm gonna release my EP at some point. I just haven't figured out yet. I think I'm gonna keep it a really short EP since it's the first one with 5 songs, and I'm gonna work on the cover art for the EP and try to do a photo shoot. Everything's gonna be very DIY, of course, and try to get resources to shoot the video. Yeah, I'm looking for someone who can shoot the video for me. once I get all the ideas out. And yeah, so there's some things coming. There's some things coming. Oh God, with work and school, it's just a lot going on. But anyway, I'll see y'all later, and please do stay gay. All right, bye.